Have you ever finished watching a horror movie and thought, wow, I really loved that. That was really, really good. Only to look it up on Rotten Tomatoes and it has 30%. Because that's happened to me several times. And I'm always shocked because then I start to question if my taste in movies is just really bad. But no, obviously, of course, no. Also, just wanted to mention, I'm not saying everyone hated these movies and I loved them, because they definitely have a cult following and a lot of people love these movies. I'm just going purely based off Rotten Tomatoes. So today I wanted to talk about a couple of those movies. I think there's 5 on the list of ones that I really enjoyed that got really bad reviews. First on that list, Silent Hill from 2006, 34% of Rotten Tomatoes. Are you people crazy? If you're into horror, I'm sure you know the Silent Hill world. This is the first movie. I'm not even going to talk about the other two. Other two are terrible. But I thought the first one was really well done. I thought they captured the essence of Silent Hill extremely well. I thought they did the atmosphere a lot of justice. I loved the creatures. And I really loved Pyramid Head. I thought they did such a great job with him. My guess would be that people are just not a fan of the fact that it's not a perfect video game adaptation. Like, they used the story of the first game, but obviously switched it up because the mom was looking for the daughter instead of Harry. And maybe people didn't like that. I don't know. I also know that a lot of people have, they don't like the ending pretty much, which that I can see. But overall, I thought it was a solid film, personally. Another complaints, which this one I totally get, was that the CGI wasn't the best, but also it was 2006. And besides like the babies in the beginning, I thought it was fine. My last point is also the soundtrack. They use Akira Yamaoka's original music that he made for the video game, and I just thought that was great. So yeah, loved Silent Hill. The next one is Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003. 37% of Rotten Tomatoes. I can't. Side note, I have never seen the original, so I'm going to be talking about purely the remake. Most of the negative reviews I feel like are because, again, it's not a perfect copy of the original. But I thought the movie was really well done. I thought they captured the setting of the desert and heat and just this like gross, sweaty feeling of being in like Texas in the middle of summer, being chased by a murderer really, really well. Also, side note, I played Resident Evil Biohazard recently, and I feel like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and that game both capture this like cat and mouse hot desert trope really, really well. All right, the next one is Jennifer's Body, 47% of Rotten Tomatoes. Jennifer's Body is a movie that wasn't very well received at the time, but I think is gaining a lot more popularity and has a much larger cult following now. I think when it came out, they just bombed the marketing, and I think people just appreciate it a lot more now. And personally, when I rewatch it, I think it has a very high rewatchability factor. I don't know what you call that. But every time I watch it, I think it's a 10 out of 10 movie. It's extremely fun, entertaining. The soundtrack, when the movie came out, I used to have that song, I forgot what it's called, I'll put it in. I had it downloaded on my iPad Nano. I had a little green one, and I would listen to that on my way to school because I thought that was a great song. The next movie is Cobweb. Came out in 2023, has 58% of Rotten Tomatoes. I think this is one of the lesser known movies on this list. And I do have to say, the ending is bad. The CGI and just the ending is just bad. But I still think it's a movie worth watching. I think it's a great Halloween movie, like watching it in October if you're looking for Halloween themed vibe movie. I also think they did an amazing job with the parents. Without giving the plot away, the parents were so creepy. Like, they genuinely scared me. And yeah, I remember like finishing the movie and looking up the reviews, and people hated it, which is fine. But yeah, that was another one that kind of surprised me. My favorite parts would definitely be the tension building and the acting of the movie. And if you haven't watched it, maybe give it a chance. Last one on this list is Gretel and Hansel from 2020. This one has 63% on Rotten Tomatoes. So the highest score, but I still would think 63% is still low, personally. This is a great movie for someone who's very much into prettier horror movies and watch horror purely for like atmosphere and vibes and mood, because the setting is really well done. It's like basically a dark fairy tale. Obviously it's Gretel and Hansel, but they captured this like witchy, woodsy, dark energy extremely well. And cinematography, beautiful, had a really great soundtrack. I don't know if you can call it a soundtrack. The music score, it was more so for like tension building. It wasn't so much songs, but I really liked that. Acting was great. More of a slow burn film, but again, I don't get why it's rated 63%. So yeah, those are 5, right? I think 5 of low-rated horror movies that I really loved / liked. Yeah, I know that ratings are whatever and who cares, but these just surprised me because I wasn't expecting them to be rated so low. And also, I need to stop moving my chair. Yeah, let me know what horror movie you really enjoy that has really bad ratings. And I do have more low-rated movies, but I think I'll leave it here. Yeah, thank you for watching, and let me know what your favorite low-rated horror movie is.